crafty friends, my name is Chris and I'm the owner of Daily Dose of DIY, where I teach you how to use your Cricut and to make fun crafts. If you are a dog lover or knows somebody who is, you're going to want to stick around today to learn how to customize these dog bandanas. You often see dogs wearing around their neck. They are super cute, and I have 5 free SVG files for you. I've got 2 back here. One's a spoiled dude. I'm a golden doodle mom myself, so I had to make that one. And of course, positively cute. Every dog is cute, right? And we have one that says, "Did somebody say treats?" My daughter's little dog is very treat motivated. So let's head on over to my computer and I will show you how you can get these free SVGs, and then I'll show you all the supplies you need and how to make your very own. Actually, let's start with the supplies we'll need. I'll direct link everything here down below for you so you can easily find it. To start with, we're going to need some white heat transfer vinyl or any color of your choice. And I like to use the cutter also, since heat transfer vinyl does not have guides to cut. And then I found these cute bandanas on Amazon. Once again, I'll give you that direct link. You're also going to need a heat press mat, a green cut mat, and then a easy press or a heat press. And last but not least, I'm going to use my Cricut maker to cut everything. I will direct link you to this free SVG library sign up in the description down below. First, you'll see a video that will give you a sneak peek of the SVGs and some instructions. All SVGs are listed in alphabetical order. Simply click on Get My Free SVGs, enter your first name, email address, and then click Send My Password, and the password will be emailed to you right away. If you need more help downloading and uploading SVGs, you can head over to my blog, dailydoseofdiy.com, and search uploads, and that will give you all the instructions that you need to get your SVGs downloaded, unzipped, and then uploaded to Design Space. I'm going to share my screen with you now, and we're going to take a look inside of Design Space. So once you have your designs loaded into Design Space, you can see I have all of mine in here to test them out. You can select them all at once. I have the first one selected. Give the nose a boopster. You'll see that green outline around it, and then I'm holding the shift key on my keyboard and I'm just going down with the shift key still down, selecting all of the designs I want to cut. And then once you see that green outline around everything, click Insert Images and it will bring them all into Design Space at the same time. Now, we pre-measured the handkerchiefs I have for the dogs, and you'll want to measure yours. These all came in grouped, it looked like. I'm going to ungroup them. Shouldn't have done that. Design Space might be a little wackadoodle today. It happens sometimes. So I'm going to move them out of the way. Select everything in one design and click Attach, and that will send it to the cut mat, all just like you see it. And up here we can see it's 6.73. I'm just going to use this adjuster here and adjust it down a little bit till it gets to around 5 inches. 4.9 is close enough for me, so that one's ready to cut. I'm just going to go through the rest of these really quick and get them down to the size I need. So once they're adjusted down to the size you need, you of course want to select each group and click Attach down here at the bottom. If we don't click Attach, I'll show you, because I'm sure some of these will go wacky. Yes, you can see like this spoiled and isn't with positively, and Cricut will put them, I'm going to hit cancel and go back. Cricut will put them to cut in the least amount of space available, and we want them to cut just as we see them, so make sure you select the design and then click Attach for each design. Once that's done, we can go to the top here and click the Make It button again. And I'm going to spread mine out a little bit so they're not all super close. You just select it on the mat and move them over. We'll be using a 12 by 12 sheet. Once you have them positioned how you want them, be sure to come over here under the mat and toggle mirror to on. Since we're going to be heat pressing these, they need to be mirrored, and then click continue. If you have a Cricut Explorer, go ahead and set your dial to iron on, and with Cricut Maker, as soon as it connects here, we're going to select iron on from the list of materials. Okay, the materials popped up, and I do have Everyday Iron On in my favorites, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to go back to the craft table and get our mats loaded and get this ready to cut. First, I'm going to cut the 12 inches of HTV that I need. We're going to use the green cut mat to cut this. But first, I have a trick I want to show you. The HTV has a carrier sheet on one side and vinyl on the other. And it's hard to tell sometimes which is which, but if you poke just a corner and you get vinyl, then you know that that's the side you need to place up on your cut mat. The carrier sheet side you won't be able to cut through. So vinyl side up, we're just going to line that up in the top left corner and smooth it down. Next, place your cut mat under the two tabs on your Cricut. Slide it up to the roller bar and hit the flashing arrow button. Once the mat is loaded, hit the flashing start button and Cricut will cut our designs for us. After it's finished cutting, hit the flashing unload mat button and Cricut will spit the mat back out, and then we can get this separated and weeded. To remove the vinyl from the cut mat, flip it over and just gently remove the mat from the vinyl. And now I'm going to cut, we had 5 different designs. I'm going to cut those 5 designs separate from each other and then weed them. To weed the design, I just start in a corner with my weeding tool and poke a piece of that vinyl, and then I can pull it off from the carrier sheet fairly easily. Once the big part of the excess comes off, then we'll go back through and individually weed out the centers of those letters and any other small parts that got missed. A lot of times those centers of the letters and those tiny little pieces of vinyl get static and they end back up on your carrier sheet and just kind of stuck to you everywhere. So I like to use those tape roller brushes, and then as you pull off those little bits of vinyl, you can just stick it right to that tape and you don't have to worry about it getting in your way again. I'm going to include a free time and temp sheet for you in your download, and in there you can see on this time and temp sheet we're using Everyday Iron On and it's going on cotton. So we're going to set our temp for 315 degrees and we're going to press for 30 seconds. While my heat press is heating up, I'm going to fold all my bandanas in half and I'm going to get them pre-pressed. We can do this while it's still coming up to temp. You just want to put the easy press over it for a few seconds to get all the wrinkles and some of the moisture out. Do both the front and then flip it over to the back. Once this is finished and you unfold the bandana, then you'll be able to see that crease line going down the center, and that is going to help us center our design when we press it. Then to find the center of your design, take it and fold it in half backwards. You don't want the sticky side touching, but just put a little crease in there so you can see where the center of that is and line it up with the center of the bandana. Before you press the design, it's a good idea to cover it with a piece of parchment paper or a Teflon sheet to keep everything protected. Then we're going to put the easy press over it, hit the timer button, and apply firm pressure until the timer counts down to 0. Then we want to flip it over and press the back side for an additional 10 to 15 seconds. Remove the carrier sheet and it's all finished. Doesn't that look so cute? I just think these dog handkerchiefs are so adorable, don't you? They are the cutest, and your dog will be the most talked about dog on the block when you take him for his walks wearing one of these cute little customized handkerchiefs. I'm so glad you crafted with me today. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to like and subscribe for more fun Cricut crafts.